Morning, Eric. 351, how's it going? We're out here on Hilton Lake today. I've been told by some people there are blue cats in here. I've been told by some people there are not, so we're trying to find some. I got most of my hooks downsized because I know there's channel cats in here. Caught them. Oh, we're getting a bite on this one. I got rods going everywhere. It's a mess. You got a little bump already this morning though. That ain't a bad deal. If I get over here and sit where y'all can see me, then I can't see the rods. I'm not very good at this fishing out of the boat. I prefer to be on the bank. Here's what it is. This morning right now I've got some shad. I've got some cut shad out. And I've got some shrimp out. That's what I'm using this morning. I do have a bucket back here in the back of the boat. I've got some live bluegill in. We're definitely going to use some of them here for too long. Throw these shrimp on here and try to get a channel cat and get the skunk off the boat. You can't hear me? No audio. You see my lips moving, but you don't hear me talking, all right? Let me see if I can figure out what's wrong. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Still can't hear me? You can hear me now? 351 says no, he can't hear me. Eric says thumbs up. You can hear me, but 351 can't hear me. I'm not talking too loud. I got some guys back here behind me bass fishing. Appreciate it, Eric. Appreciate that. The last live stream I did on this lake, I got skunk, so we try and get the skunk out of the boat today real quick, hopefully. At least catch a channel cat or something. .351, can you hear me, or you still can't hear me? Shoot, yeah. Yeah, if you off work, might as well get on out to the lake. Hey, Michael, thanks for coming in. 351 said he couldn't hear me earlier, so we're trying to figure out what was going on. Michael, you out fishing this morning? You fell asleep in your chair like 5 times. I didn't want to get up this morning. I was off work today though, so still off for today. We're getting our paid holiday for the 4th of July, so since the 4th was on a Sunday. And we stayed up pretty late popping firecrackers last night, but I want to get out here, do a little fishing before it got hot. It's already hot, but yeah, you may be in trouble, Michael. So I'm gonna be in trouble when I get home because I left Causey. I usually bring my dog fishing with me, but man, trying to do a live stream in this boat with a dog in here, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, we're getting a little bite on this rod right here. Little bitty bite. He's thumped it a couple of times, but he ain't taking it. Can y'all hear my bubbles going on in that 5-gallon bucket back there? I was worried about that bubble box being loud. On some videos I've tried to record shooting videos, you can hear the bubble box in the background. Tried to throw a towel on it, quieten it down. Kind of surprised it's cloudy this morning. It was sunshiny yesterday. Day before I come out here and got a little sunburnt. Sun was cooking. I got the front of the boat here tied to a tree. You can hear it, but it isn't too bad. Should have found one of my little troll through minnow buckets. I got some bluegill in that bucket back there. You know, trying to keep them suckers alive. And I just can't get the boat. I can't get that bucket far enough away from the camera in this little boat. The other day when I was out here, I caught some channel cats. I kept 5 or 6 of them, cleaned them. I'm gonna cook them suckers up tonight. But the other day they were hitting shrimp. I had a little tub of some shrimp in my freezer, so bait shrimp, so I brought it. I usually don't catch much in Oklahoma on shrimp, but this channel cat were eating it pretty good the other day, so I got a few of them on a few of these rods this morning. We'll see. All right, Eric. Yo, hey, go catch a big one, Eric. Bubba Gump shrimp. Them shrimp came from Freeport, Texas, so I doubt they're Bubba Gump shrimp, but heck, they might be. I'll be a couple of weeks. We'll be going to Freeport on vacation on my white rod on the back here getting bit. Yeah, strike one for me. Fish won that one. I don't remember if I had shad on that one or if I had a shrimp on that one. But either way, he got the bait. You gonna switch up baits? What baits you using this morning, Michael? It was nice and quiet out here this morning. My rod holder situation here is a bit of a mess. I've got 4 on the back, and then I've got 1 on this left side that I use it base for it actually for my depth finder most of the time, but my depth finder mount's a little wobbly. But I'm trying not to get skunked on this lake again, so we got 5 rods out today. We're gonna use this other rod holder today. I've tried dragging some baits on this lake. We caught a few channel cat doing that. But I need to get me a few planer boards. I want to try to learn how to use those planer boards. It looks kind of neat. I'm gonna reel this one in. It got hit twice and then nothing, so they may have got that shrimp off it. Yep. You done got it. We was fishing on credit on that one. And hey y'all, welcome. If y'all just coming in, we're Hilton Lake. We're trying to do a little fishing out of the boat today. I'm not. I prefer to be on the bank when I'm catfishing, but I've got the front of the boat tied to a tree, and we got the anchor out the back, so we're trying to keep this boat as still as we can, stretched tight. I prefer my good old bank fishing and rod holders. Made me an improved version of my rod holder. I'm kind of a retired heat and air guy. Now I'm playing electrician. And so I've made some rod holders out of some EMT conduit. I made some out of some 1.5 inches, made some out of some 1.25 inches for my bank fishing. This is one of my old ones. We gotta cut half the pipe out and spear this in the ground. Rod goes in here. The problem was I cut the front side out of this to make it lighter. And when you get a fish on there, then you're trying to pull the rod out of the rod holder, it gets hung right here. And it does not do your handles on your rods justice. So my new improved version is basically the same thing. Big spike. We've kind of bent a couple of tabs in here for a stop for your rod to set in, and not cut the front out of it. This pipe being straight solid. And we plasti dipped that in. So be a little easier on the rod handles, hopefully. I haven't got to try these out much yet, so hopefully they're gonna be better than the other ones though. Morning, Polar Bear, morning. Bank to the table. Eric, I believe that's your name, ain't it? What's up, Eric? Bank to the table. Thanks for coming in. We're trying to catch a blue cat out of this lake. I don't know if there's blue cats in this lake. I've caught one flathead out of here, and I've caught quite a few channel cat out of here. I've lived at the same place where I live now in my house for about 15 years, and this lake is only about 5 miles from my house. And I have just started fishing it here the last month. So I'm kind of still trying to learn what's in here. I have not caught a blue cat out here yet. And I'm kind of starting to doubt that if there's any in here, there may just be channels and flatheads in here. I wish there were blue cats in here because I'm a blue cat fan. We're fishing a little bit of a stump field. Like I said, I got the front of the boat tied to a tree, and we've got stumps all out in here. There's a few behind the boat. It's barely sticking out of the water. I don't know if you can see them. Stunned, I got skunked yesterday. Hey, Eric, it happens. I'm still working on the skunk right now. I hope it don't happen to me today. We've had a couple bites already this morning. We've been going almost 30 minutes here. Talked to wife into letting you go this evening. I hear you. My wife had to work this morning, so I just snuck out of the house and got some gone. Thank you, Eric. I bought this boat in '98. It's actually an Alumacraft Maverick. It used to have a console and steering wheel and all that, and I've tore all that out. And I put me a little 60/40 jet drive tiller handle on it. And we use it for catfishing and duck hunting. I've got a little blind that I made that I throw on it when I'm duck hunting, so we can actually hunt out of the boat. Make us look like a big grass pile. Outcast Owls live. I don't know who that is, but unless it's Snake. Welcome, Outcast Owls. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. I honestly expected we'd at least had a channel cat by now. I'm gonna check a few baits here, make sure we still got bait we ain't fishing on credit. Yeah, Eric, I heard you on your live the other day saying something about you was driving a U-Haul, had to move. You moving far? Out of state? Out of town? Or you gonna have to find new fishing holes? Houston, Texas. And where were you at, Eric? I'll be going through Houston here in a couple of weeks. We're going about an hour south of there on vacation. Be doing some saltwater fishing down there, Columbia, South Carolina. So you're moving a long ways. Y'all see that hummingbird? When I was doing air conditioning, there's a house up here by the lake. This lady we changed out an air conditioner in her house. I don't know how many hummingbird feeders she had out there, but man, she had hundreds and hundreds of hummingbirds. Yeah, if you're moving to Houston, man, you're not gonna be far away from that saltwater. You'd be within an hour, man. You can drive down to Freeport, Texas, probably in about an hour from South Houston. If you got a kayak, if you're gonna get a kayak, man, they got some good backwaters down in there. You can get in that kayak back in the intercoastal, up some of them creeks, and in those backwaters and catch some good redfish, flounder, trout. They got a couple of good jetties right there, Freeport Jetty and the Quintana Jetty. That's the main shipping channel coming out of Freeport. You walk out there and fish off the jetties. That place down there is kind of like my second home. I love that place down there. Galveston Bay and all that's maybe even closer. I've never fished any of the lakes or any of the freshwater too much down there. See, when we go down there, we just saltwater fish. Yeah, close to Galveston, yep. Eric, there's quite a few guys down there that do kayak fishing on YouTube. MDLR Fishing is one of them. Mark De La Rosa, he's probably my favorite one I watch all the time. He's got a buddy, Nick. His channel's called RX Angler. He does a lot of kayak fishing around Galveston, Freeport area down there. We're getting a little bite on this rod here again. He's jacking with it. put a piece of shad back on that one a while ago. I had a shrimp on it, and they knocked that shrimp off. I don't think he got that shad off of there, but as soon as I picked it up and he felt me, and I felt him, he quit hitting it. I'm gonna do my best not to let this lake hand me a skunk today, man. It handed me a skunk last time I did a live stream over here. Here you go. See them guys. Bass guys were up in here fishing. I'm probably sitting right where they want to fish. They leaving out now. They probably think I was crazy sitting over here talking to myself in the boat by myself. He's that old kayak catfish. He don't like talking to the camera while people are around. I kind of see what he means. It's kind of. This line went slack again. I hope that's not Turtle's family. Putting a float rig on your light lines, what happened? You mean like a Santee Cooper rig for your catfishing, or just a float rig for your bait rods? Or I probably should have went over to Warrica Lake today, but that's about an hour drive from the house. And shoot, if I go over to Texhoma, I can't get any service over there to go live at all. And I didn't want to get out of bed this morning, so I just came over here, like I said, it's close to the house. I'm still on a mission to catch a blue cat out of here. I got you, just float rig to locate them. This front rod, y'all can't hardly see that rod right here. This one closest, it just got bumped and went slack again. Y'all can't see the tip of it very good. don't know if it's one of them little channel cats or if it's a turtle messing with me. Oh, I think he was hanging on to it, and then by the time I decided to set the hook, he let go. Let's see if it's got any turtle bites out of it. I think I put a piece of shad back on there. See any turtle bites. Alright, they're gonna make me do it. So I never can hold on to them. We're gonna put a little live green sunfish on there. They got the bait off of that one already. All right, let's see if they'll eat that sunfish. Said I have caught one flathead out of here. He ate a live bluegill. So. Hey, Mo Creek, thanks for coming in, brother. Yeah, Rob, I've been watching you last couple of DIY videos, man. That's good stuff. I don't have a kayak. I don't think I could do a kayak. I've tried to sit in kayaks, and boy, I know I can't do them. I might could do one with a sit on top kayak, a good one with a seat in it, but. The fish count is, Rob, we've had a few bites, and I've missed them all, and the fish are winning right now. I'm a big fat goose egg at the moment. We ain't got the skunk out of the boat yet. But right now we've got cut shad, we've got some shrimp out there, and we've got one live green sunfish out there. I'm really not too big a fan out of fishing out of this boat. I'd prefer to be on the bank. This lake, I'm not sure what these weeds are around this lake, but they are all the way around it. There's hardly anywhere you can get on the bank. And there's not this, I don't know if that's some sort of a thistle, what it is, but it's out 20, 30 yards, some places farther than that out in the water, so, off the bank. Makes bank fishing this lake tough. And you've got to throw out and reel back through all that mess. I can turn y'all right here right quick. My live bait's gone a little slack back here. Let me reel him up right quick. I don't know if the boat's drifting or what's going on. I'm not far off the bank right now. I'm only sitting in about 6 foot of water. If y'all can see this over here. See all this grass, weeds growing out into the water. And that's just all the way around this lake, all the whole bank. It makes it just nearly impossible to bank fish. Number. I sat right here, guess it was Saturday. I fished right here Saturday and I caught 5 or 6 channel cat, took them to the house and cleaned them. And I was actually surprised that like 3 of those larger channel cat that I cleaned, they still had eggs in them. And I kind of thinking and hoping they'd be spawned out already, but I didn't even look at the water temp on my deal this morning, but I'm sure the water temp's in the 80s. Oh, we're getting a bite on the blue rod and the black rod. 2 of them going at the same time. Who wants to play? Fish on this one, and that one is slack, and we'll probably fish on that one. This one's trying to get my anchor rope. Oh yeah, here he comes. Come on, look at this. I was gonna show y'all that fish, but he got away. I was trying to wash the blood off of him. This other rod is slack. I had a little couple pound channel cat. Let's see what's on this other one. That one didn't hook up. The one that we caught hit that little shad head. It's a little bit rough, but it's still got some pink in the meat here. We're gonna throw it back out there. That little chunk cat was mean. I did get the skunk out of the boat. He was bleeding down the side. That big old circle hook wasn't in his gills. I don't know why the heck he was bleeding. So I stuck him in the water, was trying to wash the blood off of him. He put the twist on me. Made me bleed a little bit. He didn't want to come see the camera. That's all right. He got the skunk out of the boat, Will. Oh, white rod's going now. That little ugly stick back there, it's got a live green sunfish on it, so I'm gonna see if he'll eat it and hook himself. He just popped back up. He's jacking with it. You're kicking my butt on that green white, on that ugly stick today there. That one got my live green sunfish. I don't know how in the world he got that and didn't get hooked. That's some seriously good angling skills right there. I got another little small green sunfish back out on that white rod, so you shall see what happens. Got this one. Where is it? That one right there. Got that one thrown up pretty shallow. I think I'm gonna reel it up, move it out here, a little closer to the stumps out here. I guess the only one that hasn't got any action at all this morning. They'd already got the bait off of that one. I got a piece of cut shad on it. And up there right over there beside the stump. So, see if there's anything hanging out over by that tree. Okay, this first one's getting bumped again. Be honest with you, I don't remember what bait I've got on that one. I think that one had a shrimp on it. Something still pecking at it. You can't hardly see the rod tip on that rod. It's just too close to the camera here. Be nice if we get a little flathead or something to pick up the bait, something other than the channel cat. This is a Hilton Lake here that I'm on. It's a little city lake. And whatever reason, they don't put blue cats in a lot of our city lakes around here. Ardmore, town of Ardmore has 4 or 5 city lakes, and all they've got in them is channel cat, flathead. And you know, they stock the channel cat in those lakes, in these little city lakes, and I'm really not real sure why they don't stock blue cats in these lakes. This lake is probably more of set up to be more of a bass fishing lake. You got some decent bass in here, but I sure wish they'd stock a bunch of blue cats in some of these little small city lakes. Just got a hit on the old blue rod over here. See if he's gonna get serious about it. That must be a little bitty one. He's on there. He don't feel very big. Oh my! I don't want to show y'all this one. I've downsized my my hooks today. I don't even know how that big sucker got the 6-aught in his mouth, but he did. Let's get him out of here. It's probably something like that's probably what's pecking on this other one. This old reel right here has been out of commission for a little while because of the worm gear, and I finally got online, ordered me a worm gear. But man, this is one of the old 6000s. No telling how long I've had that reel. It's wore out more than a few rods, that's for sure. I just got it on a little Berkley lightning rod right now. This will be my redfish combo here in a few weeks when we go to the coast. Do some saltwater fishing. Oh yeah, I love my ambassadors. And Dr. Frankenstein, I appreciate you coming in this morning. We've got two. That last one there, he wasn't much, but we've got two this morning so far. Yeah, I thought I was. I do love those ambassadors though. I've got that old 6000. I've got one old 7000. It's down here in the boat. I don't even have it out this morning. I'm still fishing this little lake. This is just a small little old city lake. It's called Hilton Lake. A little old town of Hilton here, just right back behind me here. I'm trying to find out if there's blue cats in this lake. I only live about 5 miles from this lake, and I've only just started fishing this lake here in the last month. And I know there's channels in here, and I have caught one little flathead out of here. But I have yet to catch a blue cat out of here. Campgrounds are right straight behind the boat there. If you look across the lake there, there's the campgrounds and the camp host over there. Told me there was blue cats in here, but I don't think he's really a fisherman, so I'm not sure if that information is good or not. I thought I was the only one on the lake this morning when I put in. But I have seen 2 other boats out here this morning. Somebody's over at the ramp right now. They're either putting in or loading up. I don't know which. They're backing down the ramp right now. I think there was 2 or 3 guys in that bass boat up in here this morning. They come in here and fish the other bank over there for a little while this morning, and then they rolled on out. I don't know where they went. Somebody's shooting out here this morning. That's not too uncommon in southern Oklahoma. That's a redneckville. There's some shad flipping right out here. A little bitty shad. I'm actually pleasantly surprised to see that it's cloudy this morning. And that sun's not cooking me already. I'm definitely not a fan of the heat. I'm a cold weather guy. I like the cold weather. I've got some cut shad out this morning. And this white rod right here in the back. We've got a live green sunfish on that one. And we've got some shrimp. I don't usually fish with shrimp here in Oklahoma in the freshwater, but I had some in the freezer left over from vacation last year. And so I came out here and tried it Saturday. And I caught quite a few channel cats on that shrimp Saturday, so I brought it back with me again. I'm already just about out of shad. I had one decent sized shad that I brought with me that I caught over here Saturday in the throw net. And I've cut him up and used him already this morning. So one of those green sunfish, bluegill in that bucket back there is probably gonna get cut up here next time we lose our shad off the hook. Your wife loves the catfish. My wife likes catfish, but I don't get her out here very often. She always complains it's too cold or it's too hot. She works quite a bit. It's probably been 2 months since I've had her out fishing with me. I prefer to do my catfishing from the bank, but this lake is hard to fish from the banks. There's so much weeds around all the way around the edge, or I don't know if you call it weeds. I don't know what it is. Thistle. Some sort of a thistle, I believe. I'm gonna turn you over here again, show you the bank over. You see all that stuff out in the water. Right here it comes out, probably 15 yards off the bank out into the water, so you're having to throw out past that, and then you gotta reel in through all that mess. So there's not very many spots you can get and fish the bank here, so we're doing it out of the boat today, even though I'm not a huge fan of sitting in this boat catfishing. I'd rather be out on the bank where I can get up and walk around, move around a little bit. I may have to check on my live bait back here and see if he's still on there. We got a decent little old hit on that last live bait we had out there, and he got my bait and I didn't get him. He won. Wind's not blowing yet today, but it always blows here in Oklahoma. So. And we got an east wind today, which is not ideal for fishing. I always have a hard time keeping this boat from swinging and swaying so much. I'm tied to a tree in the front this morning, and I've got the anchor out the back, so I've tried to stretch the boat tight as I can, keep it from swinging so bad. We're getting a bite on that blue rod. It just went slack big time. I think he's on there. Again, he may not be very much, though. My white rod's getting hit back here. That's a little bitty sucker there. Another little bitty one. That looks like the same little bitty sucker we threw back a while ago. Man, there's some babies out here this morning. I thought I saw my green sunfish getting a little action back there while I was reeling that one up. I put a bluegill head back on that one. And we caught that little fingerling channel cat on. Oh no. I just hung this one up. Got it back, got it back. Had no bait. I don't know if I hung the bait up or what. Went ahead and looked at water temp. It's 82 degrees surface temp this morning. I'm surprised it ain't warmer than that. Stick fish are hitting, yeah. I sat down here and reeling that one in lazy, and I found one of these stumps out here. Took a little bit of tree limb off of it. Well, it'd be nice to get a little flathead action on one, maybe one of them live bluegill, but I've got 2 or 3 species of sunfish in that bucket. I call them all perch. That's what we call them here in southern Oklahoma. We have perch. But I know there's some green sunfish in there, and then that one I just caught one of them, throwed the head out there. That was actually a bluegill. And I probably got one other species of some sort of a sunfish in that bucket. It being so quiet here, can y'all hear my bubbles going in that bucket back there? I noticed one day I was over at Warika Lake and I was just filming, and I didn't realize that the camera was close enough to that bucket. Boy, that's all you could hear when I went back and looked at the video. All you can hear is that bucket. Blub, 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 blub. Yeah, you can hear it. I can't get it far enough away from the camera in this boat. All the bites today are coming from out there in the deeper water. A few rods that I've got thrown up here shallower ain't getting messed with hardly. Hey, Dr. Frankenstein, I watched, that's probably your latest video the other day, where you were doing a little bass fishing. Caught a bass. You said that you didn't do fishing videos that much. I think that's what you said. What kind of videos do you usually do? I haven't had a chance to. I subscribed to you the other day, but I haven't had a chance to go check out your stuff. Toy trains, 3D printing antiques. I'm gonna start doing some fishing vids. Sounds good, man. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check some of them out. I like watching all the catfishing stuff on YouTube. I dibble and dabble and put out a few little videos and do a few little lives here and there. Just for the fun of it. Oh, there's a little breeze. That feels good. No, here you, I got you. No real theme. You just going with the flow. So far, I pretty much just have done catfishing on my videos. Here in a couple weeks, I'm gonna try to do a little saltwater fishing, maybe a few videos. I don't know if we can. I don't know how my cell phone service will be down there when we get there. I don't know if I'll be able to do some lives or not, but I'll try. We'll see. See if we can catch some flounder and redfish. And something different, some other than catfish. I used to do a lot of bass fishing. Bass and crappie was pretty much my thing. I still like crappie fishing, but I just we did a bunch of bass tournaments, and I kind of got out of the bass tournaments. Kind of got burned out on it. I've got a big bass boat too, down by Lake Murray in boat storage. It hadn't seen the light of day but 2 or 3 times in the last 10 years probably. Somebody's got a do some real teardowns and tune-ups. Shoot, yeah. I'm kind of a DIY guy, but I don't do really very many videos about it. Takes me too long to do my projects. I didn't even know how to weld. I started a trailer back in September. I started on that trailer, and I just got it finished a couple weeks ago. And built a little lowrider trailer for this boat here that I'm in today. Some of the places I go don't have kind of a primitive boat ramp, and trailer that this boat was on has been in the salt water quite a bit, and it was getting in bad shape, getting rusty, and the boat set up too high on the trailer. It took a lot of water to float it off. So I built one that's a little lower to the ground so I can get this thing off in shallower water. Especially Lake Texoma. I fish a lot of places over there have a primitive little gravel boat ramp, if you will. Probably should have done a little bit of a videoing on that trailer build, but I didn't do it. I did put out one little video that kind of showed the finished product the day that I swapped the old trailer for the new trailer. I've always got some project going on. Yep, thanks for coming in, Dr. Frankenstein. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out with me for a little bit. Y'all have a good one. The bite's kind of slowed down here. I may have to move here in a little bit anyways myself. See if we can find some fish. Other than these little sardines we've been catching this morning. We got a few of them rebaited and recasted there, different spot. Something was tapping this. Yeah, I can't point, tapping this one right here. Everything's backwards. And I had a piece of shrimp on that one, so that may have been one of them little old sardine channel cats. P City, how's it going? You gonna catch a blue catfish this afternoon? I hope you do, P City. You're gonna test the water first. Well, P City, I don't know if there's blue cats in this lake. That's what I'm trying to find out. So far, all I've caught is a flathead and some channel cats out of this lake. I've kind of got my doubts that there's even any blue cats in here, but I had some people tell me there are, and some people tell me that there aren't any blue cats in here. So we're trying to find out. Hey, Keith, thanks for coming in. Yeah, that little rod is getting tapped. I think that's probably turtles or a small channel cat. I think we got 2 little bitty channel cats and 1 decent one this morning. I'd like to at least catch another decent one or a flathead. We've got some mostly cut bluegill, live bluegill, and maybe 1 piece of shrimp if he didn't get it a while ago. He may have got the bait off of this one. I'm fixing to reel it in and check it. Keith, we are in southern Oklahoma. We're on Hilton Lake. It's just a small little city lake. Not very big. A lot of these little city lakes, they stock channel cat in them, but they don't stock blue cats in most of our little city lakes around here, and I really don't know why. But the camp host here told me that there was big blue cats in here, but I ain't caught a blue cat out of here yet, and I just started fishing this lake about a month ago, maybe. And so far, all I've seen come out of here is channel cats mostly. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we got some big blues around here too. We got some big blues in Lake Texoma. We got some big blues over in Morika Lake. Man, that's what I like fishing for. I like fishing for them blues, man. They hit that rod, bend that sucker over. Get some nice takedowns with some blue cats. They don't play around with it. I'm gonna get up here and check this one. I bet he got my little shrimp off there. It don't feel like I got any bait on it. No bait. Ooh, sun's coming out bright enough I can't hardly see the chat. Rock Hill, about 1.5 hours from Keith. Never been. Eric, when are you when you doing your final move to Houston, Eric? See if I can turn my screen brightness up without messing anything up. Another South Carolina in the house. I don't think I've ever been to South Carolina. If I have, it was when I was young. My parents hauled me around to all kind of stuff when I was little, and I don't remember half the places I've been. Ooh, the sun's trying to come out now. We'll be warming up in a hurry. Come on, clouds. Give me a Diet Dr. Pepper this morning. I done finished my Monster coffee. On to the Diet Dr. Pepper now. George Ray, good morning. Hey, buddy. We're attempting to, George, we're over here on the Hilton Lake again. This is where I got skunked the last live I did. And we ain't skunked today. We've caught one decent channel cat and 3 little ones. We're getting a bite right now again on that shrimp. We're doing it from the boat today, though. I prefer being on the bank, but let me see if I can hook this little bit of catfish. I felt him on there for a second. He wasn't much. He probably got that shrimp off there though. Oh yeah. old channel catness. Them little bitty baby old channel catness, like they like those shrimp. Them some stinking suckers too, boy. They are not fresh shrimp. Yeah, gotta cut that grass. 'Tis the time of year for cutting that grass. It's growing this time of year. We've had plenty of rain around here. That grass is growing good. Boy, that sun's coming out from behind them clouds. It's making it hard for me to see that chat. Getting a little more boat swing now. I don't know if my anchor let loose a little bit or if the wind's picking up a little. We're fishing a little stump minefield out here. All kind of stumps. Standing trees that are all about broke off flush with the top of the water. There's a few of them still sticking out. Saturday I was over here, had my dog with me and we was cruising down through here. And she was out here on the way up here on the front of the boat, and we hit one of these trees under the water. High centered the boat up on it, and the dog went over the front of the boat. She was swimming. I tried to back up and get off the stump. I couldn't back off of it. I had to just go ahead on and power forward and power on over the top of it. And had to get the dog, drag the dog back in the boat. These stumpy lakes are fun. Oh, there he goes. I thought that one was gonna hook himself. Apparently he just probably stole my bait. Yep. Well, our little green sunfish, he's still on here, still kicking. We're gonna send him back out there. Oh, you got me in a tree. He's either got me in a tree or he's better than I think. Oh, he's coming. He's bigger than one of them sardines anyway. He don't act like a catfish. That one ate a bluegill head. Still a channel cat. I thought he was a blue there for a minute. Got excited. Not a blue cat. Just a channel. He's an ugly little bugger. Alright. Back in he goes. This one behind me. He probably got the bait on that one. Caught that one on a little bluegill head. It's still in pretty good shape. We're gonna send it back out there. I think you got my bait on this one. Yeah, you did. Well, that's two decent channel cat. Hey, Randall, sandwich size. There you go. Yeah, I kept about 6 of those Saturday. That's what I'm gonna cook for supper tonight. I cleaned, I think, 6 of them Saturday that I caught over here. Them little channel cats. And I'm gonna fry them up tonight. They're gonna be good. I'm not keeping any today because I got some ready to go at the house right now. We just out here for the fun of it. Just killing time. Stan the man, what's up, Stan? Thanks for coming in, buddy. We got we're trying to see if there's some blue cats in this lake. So far, I haven't found any. I've caught one flathead out of here a week or so ago, and then we've been catching channel cats, which is pretty typical for southern Oklahoma. I'm on Hilton City Lake, and a lot of these city lakes, they stock channel cats and stuff, but for whatever reason they don't put any blues in here. And the camp host told me there were blues in here, but I kind of got my doubts he knows what he's talking about. I'd rather be on the bank, but this lake's hard to fish from the bank. There's so much of this old thistle grass or whatever it is. It's growed up all around the bank, all the way around this lake. So today we're tied to a tree and anchored out. Sitting here catching some channel cats. We started off with some cut shad and some bluegill, shrimp this morning as bait. I just had one decent shad and I've already cut him up and used him. He's gone. So we're getting a bite right here again on the shrimp. Sneak around here. No. These little bitty channel cat are kicking my tail this morning. I like them blue cats, they hook themselves. We definitely had a turtle chewing on that piece of cut bluegill on that red and white rod back here. And that's probably them little bitty channel cat jacking my shrimp off this other rod. he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, I don't think that camp host told me he told me there was some big blue cats in here, Stan. And I don't think he's much of a fisherman. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced he knows what he's talking about. Oh, the shrimp's getting hit already again. Man, these little suckers love that shrimp. You can't hook them. I don't know what that is out there jacking with them shrimp, but boy, they're making me look like an idiot. This one little rod's the only rod I'm running shrimp on now. I've got live bluegill or cut bluegill on all them other 4 rods. Something down there likes that old stinking shrimp. I may have to put a J-hook on there and Bill dance them, jack some jaws or something. I can't get them hooked up. Can't get them little suckers hooked up with that circle hook. I'm sure they're small ones, very small ones. You know, a lot of people like that too, yeah. Yeah, they know what they're talking about as long as they ain't out trying to show you how to do it, huh? I'm needing to get me a or I'm wanting to get me a bimini top for this little boat. Right now that sun's coming out and I'm starting to cook a little bit. I got me a patio umbrella I use sometimes on the bank. I don't want to have to break that out today in the boat. I really wish that live little sunfish back there, wish some flathead come along, pick him up. take us for a little stroll. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. We shot a few fireworks out of my house last night. Neighbors were shooting them on both sides of us. We can, our city of Wilson does a fireworks show. They did theirs last weekend on Sunday night. And I believe year before last they did it. Did their fireworks show on the weekend before 4th of July. I think they do that because it's put on by their volunteer firefighters, and I think they do that so the firefighters can be with their families actually on the 4th of July, so they shoot the fireworks. They do the fireworks show a week early, or the weekend before. So we just had the redneck fireworks show last night. Yeah, I sure would like to have one of those Bimini tops on here. Get me in the shade. I probably ain't gonna stay live too much longer, Stan. I've done been on here 2.5 hours already. That sun gets up and starts melting the fat boy. I'll be ready to go home here for too long. I sure would like to catch a blue out of this lake, but I just still have my doubts that there's any in here. But Stan, the last time I fished this lake, I fished from the bank back off over here on this other side. My shrimp's getting hit again. Hook yourself, buddy. Let's see if he'll hook himself. Yeah, last time I fished this lake, all I did was feed the turtles. I got skunked on a live stream. And so at least we didn't get skunked today. I think we got 4 in the boat this morning in this 2.5 hours. He probably ain't gonna hook himself on that shrimp. He probably just stole my shrimp, what he did. I've never really tried to film out of this. I've never even tried to shoot a video in this boat, much less do a live out of this boat. So this boat's 16, 17 foot, something like that. Basically used to be a bass tracker kind of setup. And I've gutted it and remodeled it, and put a jet drive, tiller handle outboard on it, tore the steering wheel out. Repainted it. We made a little duck hunting boat, catfishing boat out of it. I've had this boat, I bought this boat new in 1998, I believe it was. I got 3 motors for the thing. I need to get rid of a couple of motors and a couple of boats. hitting the shrimp still. He ain't got it off there yet. He's still hitting it. I tried to lower that rod holder down so y'all can see that rod tip, and y'all still can't see that rod tip. That sun's got bright enough I can't see my screen anymore to see what y'all are seeing. Yeah, this lake's got some good shad in it, Stan. I caught some shad out of here Saturday. That's what I was fishing with. One pretty decent one. It's got some pretty decent sized shad in there. I've seen them flip all morning long around me here. I think it's got the forage. I know it's got some good bluegill in there. I've caught them out of here too. Maybe they kind of set this lake up more of a bass lake, and they may be afraid them blue cats are gonna eat the bass. That may be why they don't put no blue cats in here. Maybe a couple weekends ago I come over and fished. And man, I was throwing out some big live bluegills, and the turtles were catching my live bluegill and chewing them up, eating the belly out of them. They do have a lot of turtles in this lake. Caught one of them decent channel cat out the back of the boat, but most of them came over here off of this side. Out in that deeper water. That surface water temp was 82 this morning when I checked it a while ago. They may be out there in that deeper water, in that cooler water. He goes hitting this one again. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, ain't no telling what that is. It's either one of them little fingerling channel cat or bluegill tapping it. Yeah. Yeah, I think they kind of pride themselves as this being a bass fishing lake. I had my dad out here a couple weekends ago and we were dragging some baits. We were experimenting with dragging baits. And he still likes to bass fish. He made the comment about he should have brought him a bass rod so he could have bass fished while we were dragging some bluegill around. There's not very many people out here this morning. I was the only one at the boat ramp, but then I saw a couple of boats on here. I don't know if they're camping, had their boats just beached at the campground. Like somebody's loading a pontoon in over there right now. Old Kevin and Palmetto Cats, man, he's kind of made me want a pontoon boat, man. That one he's got is nice. That's about as good as fishing from the bank. You can get on, walk around, move around, cook some hot dogs, whatever you want to do in the boat. Take a nap on the couch. Not much room in my little boat. Pete, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you in here this morning. It's probably not morning for you, Pete. Maybe plumb into the evening over there, Pete. Is it the evening time over there? Six p.m. I don't even know what time it is here this morning. When I get out here, it's probably 10 o'clock in the morning here. I'm in Oklahoma. South Central United States. So we're on Central Time here. I'm gonna check this shrimp. I bet he got this shrimp off there. I ain't seen him tapping on it in a few minutes. Yep, it's gone. Still swimming. He's not a real big one. We're gonna send this little live green sunfish. We're gonna send him up here in the shallow water by the bank. Ain't had any success over there. We're gonna try it anyway. We at least got 2 live baits out there anyway. Caught almost a 40 over the weekend. Yeah, shoot, yeah. I ain't caught a 40 in a while. That would be fun. We got some baits moved. We got stuff moved around a little bit here. We'll give it another just a little bit here before we shut it down. I know sun's getting up and it's getting warm. Oh, we're getting a bite on that live bluegill back there. I don't know if y'all can see this. That live bluegill I just threw back out to the back. Yeah, you can see that, Rod. You see something there. It could have been that bluegill pulling on it. It bounced a couple times. It didn't get too serious. Maybe something chasing him. Maybe at least he's getting nervous. He might just be trying to get away. He don't want to go back home with me and get put back in the bait tank. Usually, for whatever reason, when if I send a bluegill out there, I get ready to go to the house and he's still alive, I usually turn him loose. I figure he served his time. He earned his freedom. Like, does the stream look choppy or anything? It looks like I'm kind of halfway got service here. I thought it had been being all right, but Like some of the clouds are trying to come back. Wind may be switching around to the south. Was coming out of the east this morning. Well, we're getting a bite on that little live sunfish has got. I went slack. Oh, you gotta be kidding. How did he not hook up? Well, whatever that was, I felt him on there for a second. He got him a free meal. He got him a free live green sunfish. I'm doing so good at hooking them today. I put a little piece of cut bluegill and throw it back out there and see what happens. Ooh, it's getting warm. Come on, clouds. I haven't seen that shrimp rod do anything in a minute either. Means they probably got the bait off of that one already. I'm trying to use them shrimp up because I'm not taking them home with me. They are starting to get ripe. I need to figure out how to appoint some moderators on here. I really don't know how to do it using Streamlabs from my phone. Although my son and my wife have a laptop, I don't have one. I wouldn't know how to do it from there either. I've got to get that figured out. Add them in YouTube. Yeah, I've got to get 351. I got to get somebody to show me how to do that. Old country boy catfishing. He's the only one I know around here close enough that I maybe could actually get him to show me how to do it. I don't think he knows how to do it from his phone. No, I think he does his from a laptop. Adds his moderator. I don't even know how to boot somebody out of here myself if I needed to. Next to the person's comment. I don't. Yeah, I may be able to do that when I go back and watch it, because I don't have the 3 dots next to the person's comment on the Streamlabs. And I quit even trying to get StreamYard to work. I never can get it to work for me. I think we just got a little tap on that shrimp again. I think this is the longest live I've ever done. We're at 3 hours, almost 15 minutes now. The bite wasn't really on fire to begin with this morning, but now the sun's coming out. It's really slowed down. What y'all can see still looks cloudy, but back here behind me, boy, that clouds have gone away and the sun is cooking me. I haven't caught a blue cat in a little while. I'm gonna have to leave this lake alone and go over to Warwick and catch some blue cats next weekend. Whenever I get the chance to go again. I got about Pontoon boat out there. He's brave. He's moving across there. There's a lot of trees in this lake. And I threw that live bluegill out over here where whatever that was kept messing with my shrimp. I hope y'all can't hear that music. We got some guys over here at the dam starting to have a little redneck shindig over here. I'm playing some country music of some sort. I can't tell what it is. Hopefully y'all can't tell what it is. It is getting warm out here. Let's try to move these other two rods around or something. Almost heading out. Cat Pro rod out the back there on the left hand side. Bait didn't look chewed up like it was a turtle. So it was some kind of fish. And that piece of cut bluegill. Let's see. I ordered me one of those Uncle Lou's casting rods, medium heavy. I think he's supposed to try to get that shipped out tomorrow. I'm excited to try it out. Not that I really needed another rod. But I just like to buy them and a bunch of different ones and try them out. I'm probably gonna take that lightning rod off of that old Ambassador 6000 back there and you put that on that Uncle Lou's rod. Use that when I'm catfishing. I'll probably switch it back to that lightning rod when I'm red fishing or whatever with that reel. But Hey Becca, good morning. Or noon or whatever time it is. We're back over here on Hilton Lake again today, trying it out. We caught 2 decent channel cats, 2 little bitty ones so far today, but since that sun's came out, that action has slowed down dramatically. But hey, last time we were doing a live on Hilton Lake, we got skunked, so at least we didn't get skunked today. Oh my. We've been on here 3.5 hours now. We're throwing a few lines out of the boat today. This lake is so hard to fish from the bank. It's just got so much this grass. I don't know what stuff is. Shad flipping right here beside the boat. It's hard to fish this lake from the bank, so this is that little lake that's only about 5 miles from my house. So I just ran over here this morning, threw the boat in, come over here and tied up this tree, and we've been sitting right here ever since. Been having enough action to keep it interesting, maybe. A lot of these shad that I'm seeing flipping around here this morning, they're little shad. I actually caught some pretty good size shad out of here Saturday. But a lot of these I see flipping seem to be little ones. I think I got my shrimp again. We're gonna flip it back out there. Threw across one of my other lines, probably. See if we can't get something to hit it. Make a big old mess. Ooh, white rods. Got a little action there. That one's got a piece of cut bluegill on it. It's kind of going slack now. A little bit of a bump here on this live bluegill. May have been him getting nervous. Turtle's after him. I don't know what's after him. It'd be nice if there was a flathead eating that live one. You can catch the baby channel cat eat stinky shrimp. another nice looking, clean looking little baby channel cat. I was going back there to tighten up that white rod, and then that little feller hit the shrimp. Yeah, got another little one. Them little baby channel cats around here eat them stinking shrimp. I appreciate y'all coming in, man. It's getting hot. I got stuff to do, and y'all probably got better stuff to do than watch me catch these little old dinks. So I think we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'm gonna go to the house and pick up all the fireworks and all that stuff out of the yard. Cook me some of them channel cats for dinner tonight. So thank y'all for coming in, and sure appreciate y'all watching. We just had to get out this morning while it was still a little cool. See if we can catch a blue out of here. We still ain't caught a blue out of here. I don't think there's any in here, but it is what it is. Maybe next weekend we'll get out and get on over to Warrica. See if we can get some blue cats on the live stream. So thanks again. Thank y'all for coming. And sure appreciate you, 351. Randall, Becca, everybody come in, hung out with me for a little while this morning. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all around somebody else's chat here later on today, I'm sure. But thanks again. We're gonna shut her down.